Well, where were we before I was so rudely interrupted by that guard? There's no lights on this wall here on the left-hand side for whatever reason. I'm going to pan around to the right, and then maybe that'll give you some clue as to where we are. So, and on that right hand side there are lights, so that wall is lit up. So I'm going to walk backwards now. One thing about these iPads is that I can't get a wider angle than what I've got right now. So I'm just walking backwards here. So there we have it. How about that for some Islamic architecture? Very impressive. And I haven't seen anything quite like this with my own eyes since I was in Iran, which is no great surprise because there is a link. And no, I'm not in Iran right now. I am still in Uzbekistan, and I am in it's often been described as one of the religious crossroads of the world. And that is, of course, the city of Samarkand. Indeed, a World Heritage Site, and rightly so. A lot of World Heritage Sites probably shouldn't be, but this one deservedly so. These three buildings, the one on the left, the one straight ahead, the one on the right, they are madrasas and not mosques. Madrasas are places of learning, and a lot of people might think of them as schools. And of course there have been some, well, there still are problems with Islamic madrasas, how perhaps some young people are being brainwashed, and all the problems that could lead to, and possibly has. Anyway, so these are madrasas, or at least they were anyway. The dormitories where I suppose people used to sleep. A lot of them now are souvenir shops, which actually takes away from this a little bit, because there's actually too many of them. All of these three buildings, when you kind of go inside and you've got that like courtyard, it's like almost like the entire courtyard is surrounded by souvenir shops, and all little tiny ones, but it's the same sort of thing. And if anything, it's too many of them. For me, it takes away from what this place is and the grandeur behind it. And see that guy there just steps over the I wonder if I could do that. Oh no, the guard on the right hand side has probably said, "Get away or I'll shoot you, this is a police state." There's Lisa taking a photograph of two people. Actually, I've trained her to like run away with a camera. Wonder if she'll do it. Maybe not. How honest she is. Anyway, but you do get the idea of this place. Lisa and I have got about another week to 10 days of this sort of architecture ahead of us in various locations in Uzbekistan, not just Samarkand. And you know, when you look at Samarkand and where it is, it was of course one of the main hubs of the Silk Road. And a lot of what you see in front of you actually is the result of Soviet reconstruction. There's been a few earthquakes in this sort of area over the centuries, and there are photographs around of how this was 100 years ago, and it's nothing like it is now, has to be said. So the Soviets, for all their sins, did do lots of reconstruction here. However, in some places, I don't think they did that good a job actually, because you can see parts are falling down, as I showed you in the previous video. Anyway, there she is. She didn't steal the camera. Oh, good. Okay, bye.